Shalom, family. You all know I like to keep my head covered. The king's in her sleeping, so I am just going to cover like so. I like my head covered in the lives. I just think I don't know, it's whatever. Anyway, here's your girl Jetty. This morning we're reading from the Essene Gospel of Peace. We're reading in the text from the Lost Essene Scrolls, for those of you that don't know, and I've only got 7 minutes, so I'm going to keep it quick. But, research who the Essenes are, their connection to Yeshua on your own time. I'm going to go ahead and read the sevenfold vow. I want to and will do my best to live like the tree of life, planted by the great masters of our brotherhood, with my heavenly Father who planted the eternal garden of the universe, who gave me my spirit, with my earthly mother who planted the great garden of the earth and gave me my body, with my brothers who are working in the garden of our brotherhood. I want to and will do my best to hold every morning my communions with the angels of the earthly mother, and every evening with the angels of the heavenly Father, as established by the great masters of our brotherhood. I want to and will do my best to follow the path of the sevenfold peace. I want to and will do my best to perfect my body which acts, my body which feels, and my body which thinks, according to the teachers of the great masters of our brotherhood. I will always and everywhere obey with reverence my master, who gives me the light of the great masters of all times. I will submit to my master and accept his decision on whatsoever differences or complaints I may have against any of my brothers working in the garden of the brotherhood, and I shall never take any complaint against a brother to the outside world. I will always and everywhere keep secret all the traditions of our brotherhood, which my master will tell me, and I will never reveal to anyone these secrets without the permission of my master. I will never claim as my own the knowledge received from my master, and I will always give credit to him. For all this knowledge, I will never use the knowledge, and I will always give credit to him for all this knowledge. I will never use this knowledge and power I have gained through initiation from my master for material or selfish purposes. I enter the eternal and infinite garden with reverence to the Heavenly Father, to the earthly mother, and to the great masters, reverence to the holy, pure, and saving teaching, reverence to the brotherhood of the elect. Okay, there were some really beautiful key points in there, and with 4.5 minutes, we'll see what we can do. First of all, realizing that we must always honor both the father and the mother. Father is spirit, mother is form, right? And so you see that here. You will always find that in original texts of our people, and that you will always find in indigenous cultures. You will find, and everyone knows that Earth is our mother. We literally call her Mother Earth, but we don't revere her as Mother Earth. We don't put her into our spirituality as an equal to the Father, who is our spiritual Father. But according to the traditions of Yah, okay, and according to the culture of Yeshua, it is appropriate to honor our mother as much as we honor our father. And this is why the teachings are weird, and I'm probably not going to have time for this, but anyway, this is why those teachings are weird that teach you're supposed to always deny the flesh. Because you're not. You're supposed to honor the flesh. You're supposed to uplift it. Your flesh should be healthy, strong, beautiful. You should be satisfied. You should be having a healthy sexual life. You should, this is important, right? Because it's a balance. Your spirit and your body are balanced. They're not at war. They may be at war for the unrighteous, but for those of us who are called, we understand that the war is not one to defeat the other, but the war is to set them both in a holy balance, right? And so I love the proclamation of I want to and will do my best. I want to and will do my best, right? And so then it talks about the master, right? And a lot of us don't like that. we all, especially in this time, we know that the Father has poured His Spirit out on all flesh and that we all hear from Him. But to suggest that there's a master that gives you keys and teaching and this and that you're supposed to be loyal to, what that's about is understanding obedience, right? So like, let's say the master says we're going to the store and we're in the car and the master says turn left, but I know that the store is right. And I say, master, but you said we're going to the store. We only have 5 minutes before it closes. Don't say master, but blah, blah, blah. Make the left, because the master knows what he's doing, right? And what I didn't know was master wasn't going to the same store we always go to. He's going to a different store. He don't have to tell me that. I just need to obey. And so this is speaking of that kind of allegiance. In addition, that kind of allegiance is required if we do like it says, and it says, I shall never take any complaint against a brother to the outside world. Okay, that's really important. That calling the cops, calling people who are not a part of your spiritual community to handle things between you and your brother and sister who are a part of your spiritual community is a no-no, because they cannot judge us because they don't live according to our standards. And if you don't live according to our standards, you cannot uphold them, which means you cannot judge us. That is why we judge one another. That is why we place judges over ourselves. We figure out the people who are most just and put them over ourselves. In terms of the secrets of the ages, there are people who have been blessed with a lot of study, insight, and things like that, and we know secrets. And those secrets are not for everybody. They are for the initiates, and that we won't be talking about right here. But you do know that it did say that, right? It said that you will protect the secrets, that you will never tell them to the uninitiated, right? And so that's really important stuff, because telling our secrets to the uninitiated is why everything now is so polluted, washed down, and told in reverse, right? You don't tell all your secrets. You don't show all your treasure. You don't expose everything to everybody. So I just call you all into the sevenfold peace. May the brotherhood be real in your hearts and lives. It's your girl Jetty. Peace.